Peace, blessings, and love, family. Hope y'all are doing well out there. Peace, blessings, and love. Hope you're staying safe. Still practicing social distancing. Still, taking your medicines and vitamin C's and other things to protect yourself. Build your immune system up. Hopefully, we'll get through this pandemic. All right. Once again, stay safe. It's not over. Wear your mask when you can. Keep your immune system built up. Vitamin C and D, along with other vitamins. This video is going to be about police brutality, police accountability, and defunding the police. I'm going to try to combine this video, so please bear with me. I try to keep my videos short and sweet to the point, but this will be about the 5 or 6 minute video, give or take. Defunding the police doesn't mean getting rid of the police. That doesn't mean abolishing the police. Defunding means taking some of the money that the police get and diverting them to more community resources, infrastructure. The police are well paid, and that's a misnomer, a very false narrative that police officers don't make good money. I know here in Tampa, Florida, which is a good paying department, and most of the major cities pay good. A basic police officer starting around $55,000, $60,000. They're going to top out with $80,000, $85,000. That's a basic police officer. That's without rank, not without overtime. That's right. A basic police officer taking home after taxes $75,000 to $80,000 after taxes. So that's a big time lie. That's a false narrative. Police officers don't make good money. Most of your major cities make good money now, so they have a bigger tax base. Now some of your smaller departments not so much. And a lot of those smaller departments are a stepping stone to other departments. But once again, it goes by tax base, and they're still not home. You still make a living, even the smaller departments. They may make a little bit less, but they're still not hungry. They're not in the food stamp line unless they got a bunch of kids and blah blah blah, ain't doing the money right. But police officers make a pretty penny. So I wanted to throw that out there. You can do your own research. Once again, police officers, firefighters alike, they make good money without rank. So imagine you become a corporal, sergeant, or, you become a captain. Oh, it just goes up from there. So I wanted to throw that out there. But defunding the police doesn't mean abolishing the police. The police will always be here. They always have been here. The police are the original slave patrol. All right, they always targeted black people. That was their job. Nothing changed, it just evolved. Just like slavery. Slavery wasn't abolished totally by the 13th Amendment. Now it's in private prisons, involuntary servitude. Because of criminal activity, it can make you voluntary servant. 13th Amendment. Once again, slavery would just evolve. It never went away. But back to this police business. Police need to be held accountable for their actions, their misconduct. And there's a little bit of history about the police. They were original slave patrol. Those jobs are good old boy jobs for white men primarily. Those who don't have advanced degrees. Many of them don't have advanced degrees. They have maybe a 2-year degree or maybe, the police academy, a few college credits. For the most part, they don't have bachelors and up. That's a good paying job for white men primarily. Yes, you got some minorities in there. And a lot of them, they'd be right there with them guys. Some of the black cops, especially the Asian cops, they worse than the whites. Because they try to fit in. They try to be all in cahoots with them guys. So a lot of them, I'm scared of black cops just as much as I'm scared of white cops. Black cops be right there with the white boy. But going back to what I'm saying is, you got to take some of the resources, from the police and put them into mental health, put them into infrastructure, building roads and streets, you know what I mean? Put them in some rehab facilities, take some of that money. The police officers, they're not trained in mental health. They're trained killers. They're trained to, break up fights, to keep the peace. They're not there, for substance abuse. They're not trained on certain issues. So a lot of that's a waste. Police officers, they drive around nice cars than you and I. They company cars, they driving around nice company cars. They shouldn't be riding around in luxury. I ain't saying being in no hot box, but they're riding around in luxury. Nice Dodge, Dodge Chargers and stuff like that. Man, you ought to see the one here in Tampa. My goodness, I'm like, I see where my tax money go. But a lot of that's overkill, and that's what they mean by defunding the police. They're not trying to abolish the police. They're trying to take resources, some of the resources, some of the money, and divert them to other places that can use that money. And that would help assist the police. Another way to keep the police accountable for their actions is to bust up and break up and abolish those police unions. That's why police keep getting off and getting away with a lot of stuff. So those police unions, they'd be so powerful, they'd be in the mayor's pocket, and the police chief, they'd be all in cahoots. Sometimes even with the governor, those police unions are very powerful. They don't care what the police officer do, as long as they pay them dues. They'll defend you. They'll defend. Look how they're trying to defend Derek Chauvin. They'll defend you all day as long as you pay them dues. They're all about money. They need to bust up the police union and abolish those police unions. That's another way. See, they want that. They want that money. Keep that money flowing. Right. Also, they need to take away police officers' pensions. If they get in trouble, don't let them retire and all that and resign. Did you know it takes almost an act of Congress, almost an act of Congress, to take away a police officer or firefighter's pension? Even if they get in trouble, it has to be a felony that's committed on the job, and even then, they'll still try to get out of it. Do you know Derek Chauvin? Of course, he's in trouble. We all know who he is now. He's standing to make over $1 million in pension. Even though he'll probably be locked up for the rest of his life, he still get his pension. Over $1 million in pension. Now, tell me that $1 million can't go somewhere else and be better served, somewhere else. That's why you hear a lot of cops resigning and going to other parts. They keep that pension. They keep that investment. And cops need to lose their immunity. They should be sued personally, as well as the city or county or state, wherever they work at. They need to be sued. Both of them need to be sued. The police officers need to be sued personally, and the state and municipality they serve in should be sued. The police officers need to lose their immunity from not prosecution, but for civil lawsuits. And their pension can be help pay, can help pay for that. Once again, if you take that pension away, I guarantee they'll act right. That's how you get at white supremacists. That's how you attack white folks. With money. That's what they understand, money, dollars. That's how you'll get them. They start losing those pensions, they'll act right. Most of them will. You're always going to have a couple of knuckleheads who just don't care. But yeah, take those pensions away. That'll definitely make the police officer act right. They don't want to lose no money, trust me. They don't want to lose that pretty penny. Once again, a basic police officer here, and when he retires, if he didn't get no rank, he stayed 20 years on the job, 25 years, he or she's going to take home $60,000 in retirement. Not bad. I mean, $6,000, $5,000 a month. That's retirement. And hopefully by then the stuff paid off for the house, about paid off, whatever. They should have minimal bills, so that's a lot of money you can play around with. So that's how you want to keep the police accountable. Take their money away, as well as prosecute them. Take that pension away. Take that pension away, yeah. I guarantee they'll act right. Nobody likes to lose money. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what color, creed, religion, political affiliation, what church you belong to, what club you in. Nobody wants to lose their money, their pension. Once again, that's about all I have for this video. But once again, defunding the police doesn't mean that you're abolishing the police. That's silly. That's a very false narrative. Once again, Jesus said, my people perish for the lack of knowledge. Knowledge. Okay. Defund don't mean abolish. That means diverting some of the resources, some of the money from the police to other resources, to other avenues that can help. And that'll help balance things out. Sometimes the police are not needed. Sometimes other resources are better suited. Now, if there's a dangerous situation, that's where the police come in there. Well, a lot of people have mental health issues, and that's where some of the money needs to go. Some people have substance abuse issues, and that's where money needs to go for treatment and hopefully prevention of such travesties. And once again, this is Samuel Bolden, a.k.a. Trade Referee 100% down in Tampa, Florida. I want to send you peace, blessings, and love. I hope everyone's doing well. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Any donations you'd like to do, there's a link in the description box. Once again, I thank you for your time and support. Always, this is a veteran-owned channel. Proudly serving the U.S. Army. Hope everyone's doing well. And like I'm doing right now, get your vitamin D. Peace.